Hey guys, so I'm guessing the majority of you are here from the Instagram picture that I just uploaded. So yes, tomorrow morning I will be going in for a breast augmentation. I'll be going in for surgery and I'm so excited. So I wanted to do a informative type of video for anyone who's undecided if they want to have surgery or they've been thinking about it. Oh, sorry about my voice. I think I'm getting sick. Before we get into the video, I do want to say if you don't agree with plastic surgery, body enhancement, then feel free to exit this video. You already know what it's going to be about. I'm really not interested in the negative comments that do sometimes come along with plastic surgery. I did purposely leave this video until the last minute to upload, simply because I didn't want to be flooded with a million opinions from people I don't know. I have the support of my family and close friends, and that's all that I needed. So let's get straight on into the video. So the first thing I'll talk about is my doctor. I have decided to go with Dr. Justin Perron at Form and Function Clinic. He operates out of the Mater hospital, and there's like a little Mater, I can't think of the name exactly, Mater like special clinic or something like that. Gosh, I was in there a week ago, I can't even remember. When choosing your doctor, the first thing you should always do is check that they are board certified, they're certified to be doing plastic surgery, that they actually have their certificates. I'll leave the website down below where you can actually check if your doctor has their certificate of plastic surgery. I'll start from the beginning. I booked a consultation with Dr. Perron in June. He couldn't fit me in for maybe a month, so in the meantime I actually had a few consultations with other doctors. There was one in particular that I really disliked, and there was a few that I just didn't 100% feel comfortable with. A few did the hard sell on just trying to get my money. Some of them I just didn't like the way their staff or reception handled things. I mean, that obviously has nothing to do with the doctor, but when you're in a professional setting, I feel like it's equally as important. Dr. Perron was my last choice. He is an amazing, talented man. First things first, I had an online Skype consultation with him. So he is located in Brisbane. I'm located outside of Townsville in North Queensland. I had to have a Skype consult first, and he was great. Like, I honestly thought we'd be talking for 10 minutes and we spoke for maybe 45 minutes. We were closer to an hour, and it was great. I really didn't have any questions because he covered it all straight away, and I had paperwork which covered pretty much all the questions I had. I'd done a lot of research. I really didn't have too many questions. I know some girls go in with so many questions, but he sort of covered them all for me straight away. So after the Skype consultation, his reception staff contacted me and asked if I was interested in booking an in-person consult. So I did that. So actually when I went down for the concert, was it last week? 2 weeks ago? The day of the Ariana Grande concert, I said that I had a lot to do, and I was actually over at the Form and Function Clinic having an in-person consult with Dr. Perron, and it was fantastic. So I didn't go in with any preconceived ideas. I know, oh my gosh, I knew that I didn't want big ridiculously fake looking boobs, but I did want something more than what a push-up bra can provide. So I sort of knew that I wanted somewhere between like the 300 to 400 cc range. I really had no idea, like it looks so different on everyone's bodies. We decided to go with moderate profile, so it's sort of a natural looking breast. If you choose to wear a push-up bra, it sort of gives it that high profile look, so a faker look. I went with 360cc. That is what Dr. Perron recommended would look best on me, so that's what I have decided to go with. He's obviously the man that knows what he's doing, so I just followed his instructions. I did try on a few sizes. I did try on 400s, but I don't know, they're a bit big. Definitely a shock when you put them in. I don't really know what I was expecting, but it's definitely a shock when you actually put them on and I'm like, whoa, these are too big, because I didn't actually think that I would ever think these are too big. I thought if anything I'd go in and think they were all too small. So we're decided on 360cc. I have decided to go under the muscle with a round implant. Those are my stats. Obviously it's different for everyone. Moderate profile, I'll put on the screen exactly what that is. You have lots of different choices. Low, moderate. Some places have moderate plus, so it's in between moderate and high profile. High profile, then you can get, it's either ultra high or extra high profile. Dr. Perron said we wouldn't do extra high or ultra high, it'd just be too much for me. He said high profile would just sort of always give me that fake looking breast, and then moderate was sort of the best of both worlds. That's what I wanted to go with. CCs are the size of the implant, so really it differs on everyone. 360cc for me isn't or wasn't overly big, but I feel like it fit me nicely. Yeah, I mean it differs for everyone, so you really have no idea until you actually go in and try them on what it's going to look like. You can go under the muscle, dual plane, or over the muscle. For me, we decided to do under the muscle because I do bikini shows. When you go over the muscle, obviously when you lean out across your chest area, they're much more visible. It can also cause rippling in the implant. So dual plane is half under, half over the muscle. I'll insert the pictures so you understand. I'm not the best, I'm really not the best at explaining. And then under the muscle is obviously under the pec muscle. It'd be the most natural looking option for me. And then lastly, you get the type of implant. So I've gone with round. You can get round and teardrop. I'll put them on the screen. So a teardrop is obviously a more natural looking implant. It has that natural slope that a breast has. I, however, decided to go with round because teardrop implants can rotate, and with the amount that I work out, apparently it would be a better option if I went round, because obviously if they turn, it's a circle, there's no issues in the long run. He said there's more of a chance that the teardrops would move for me, so it would be more expensive and provide complications long term. And then you actually have a choice of textured and smooth implants. So textured, I felt them, you can't really feel it. It sort of looks like a Velcro-y surface. And then smooth is obviously the traditional implants that you see. They're smooth, so I've gone with smooth. I really don't think there's much more to tell you guys. I'll do an update a little bit further and probably talk about prior to going into surgery. I'm nervous because I don't really know what to expect going in. Also, I just thought I would mention, I'm not sure if people are super interested in this, but the brand of implant I am having is the Motiva. So they're a new technology implant with a microchip in them. Lastly, I just want to talk about why I chose to have surgery. So yeah, as I said in my Instagram post, anyone that knows me, it won't be a shock. It's something that I've always spoken about, I've always wanted to do. Probably since I was a young teen in school, it's something that I always wanted to do. I always said to myself that it would be a gift to myself after my 18th birthday. Couldn't afford it after my 18th birthday, so I am gifting it to myself for my 21st, which is in just a few weeks. I have never had much. It has never really affected me. It does bother me, especially come comp time, and I've got absolutely nothing. My mum would know that I'm such a pain with my bikinis because I'd always make her sew extra padding into them. So yeah, it was something that really did upset me, but I never let it get me down. I mean, it's something that I just couldn't yet afford to change. So now that I can, I am doing it. I don't feel like I have to justify the reason I'm doing it to anyone. This was just something that I wanted to share with you guys. I honestly don't have a problem with plastic surgery. I believe if you're happy and you can afford to change it, it's not harming you and it's not harming anyone else, then no one else's opinion is even relevant. You should always do what makes you happy, and if it's going to make you happy, then just do it. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys. I'll update you a little bit more when I know a little bit more. I have a... oh, by the time you see this, I would have already gone back in for my like pre-op, last pre-op appointment on Thursday. This is so weird, I'm confusing myself. On Thursday afternoon I have a pre-op appointment. I'll update you guys in the next video what that was about and what to expect. This was obviously the reason that I didn't end up doing the October show. So yeah, I think that's all I had to fill you guys in with. Thank you so much for following along with everything I do. I'll update you guys more when I know a little bit more. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!